on, Parky. Proerty Div 2 Grand Final between University and Cygnet. A big game of Div 2 footy happening here. As I said, my name's Tubes Taylor. I'm joined in the commentary box by a real superstar of the footy field, but also the cricket field. But we're all about footy today. Em Smith, good morning and welcome to you.
Thanks for having me. Exciting to be here.
It's great to have you, and thanks so much for giving your time to what will be a huge game of footy between these two great sides, University and Cygnet, as we see the girls from University going over there to get their photo taken, their grand final photo. Hopefully it is a grand final winning photo. There's Ollie Dove just popping herself at the front and centre. She's saying, no, let's go right knee, left knee. She's making the decision. She's a real leader down there at University, Ollie Dove. Em, played in the grand final before?
Yeah, I was trying to think back to the last time that I actually played in one. Back 2011, 2012 and 2013, I was lucky enough to win three on the trot. Yeah, it was an under 18s youth girls back in Victoria, so pretty lucky. I remember going into the first one. These moments before the game are the ones that you really cherish. It's exciting. The nerves are about, and it won't be long before they settle and they crack into it.
There we can see the Port Cygnet girls up on screen. A meteoric rise for this side. They've won their last 8 games, well coached by Jason Kluger on the left, as some of the beacons from the Port Cygnet Footy Club come in there. A couple of players to watch out there today. Stacey Fox kicking 40, how many? You did the research here, didn't you?
47 goals.
47 goals.
Told me.
She only needs 3 to get to 50. And she also needs 3 to get to 100 for her SFL career. So incredible stuff for Stacey Fox. As I said, a meteoric rise for the University Port. They beat Lindisfarne in their last round match and down at the Port. And to come into this game, they had to beat Lindisfarne again to get into the grand final, and they did so last week. University hopped into the final after beating Lindisfarne in the second semi. We'll cross down to Caitlin Barry, who's going to announce our Australian national anthem as the girls line up here and shortly get underway. A big crowd building, but down to Caitlin Barry.
You walk into the game. Now is the motherfucking goat. The goat!
You can see the girls there lining up, getting nice and tight. A little bit of communication error there. Slight clash here, I reckon, in the Guernseys. But that's okay. A little flash of white in the shorts from the girls from the Port. Well, if there wasn't butterflies in these girls' tummies already, there certainly is now. A rousing rendition of Advance Australia Fair as we see the coaches, Jerry O'Day, shaking hands with Jason Kluger from the Port. Two very experienced coaches and two very experienced sides. Both played in the SFLW last year, Uni in their second season. And they managed to get to the top of the Div 2 ladder here for season 2021. Final addresses. What are they saying right here, right now?
I guess the captain would be, I guess, keeping it simple, talking about the process, the 1%ers, the small things that hopefully get you on the scoreboard early to settle the nerves and lead from the front.
There you go. Hearing it firsthand from Emily Smith. We're about to get underway. 4 on the bench for each sides. Remy Brampton, one to watch for University. Number 30, she'll go up forward. So University kicking to the right of screen. A couple of birthdays, we've got 2 today, Em. Sarah Eichen and Beck Boxall from the University Football Club. Both of them sharing a birthday today. What better present than to win a grand final? Speaking of grand finals, woof, 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 we've got to say, don't we?
God.
You okay?
Time.
You okay?
10th times this morning, but I've been lucky enough to get a couple of tickets. Unfortunately, wasn't there for 2016, but hopefully the same result this year.
We're about to get underway here in this SFL Div 2 grand final between University and Cygnet, thanks to LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property. Umpires just getting underway shortly. University and Cygnet. And we are underway here at North Hobart Oval. It's the Rainbows versus the Port. And we're away. Ruck contest, one down by the Port. Through hard was Dove. She got a tackle high, so she'll get a free kick straight away through the centre of North Hobart Oval. The kick goes long and deep. Fist from behind. Trying hard down there at the back was Annie Lord. Couldn't quite get a hold of it. Chance to run over the footy for Philpott. All nuts down there too. Quick kick away there by the Port. Just a clash of Guernseys here as they come out the back from Ford. Quick kick away, nicely done by Stacey Fox, who looks like she's playing down back, is it? Or it could be Georgia Jones. Rolling through here, we might see a ball up. It's tense early, scrappy stuff. Nice work from the stack hat there in Ford. Got it back. The Port get tackled hard, and we'll see it dive on the footy. It's Ollie Dove at the bottom of the pack, and we'll see a ball up. 10 start early, Em.
10 start. Nice and tough, in close. Bit of bump around the footy.
Did you liked it hard and tough when you were playing, did you, Em?
I used to sneak out the back,
Okay.
up in the forward line for a cheap goal in the goal square, but nah, finals are huge, aren't they?
Were you good on the lip with the mouth? You chirpy? Because I know you're a little bit behind the stumps when you play cricket. But
depends who I was playing with, if I had some backup or not.
Yeah, that's right. Quick one from Sharp. Couldn't quite get the ball away. Nice work down there by Jones. Out the back here, and University get it forward. I think that was Bonnie Gringlas that got it down towards Brampton. Trying hard there for the Port was Reed in her 50th. And we'll see a ball up.
Good release there from Uni off the back of the pack. First opportunity, give hands. Player running off the half-back line.
Ruck contest, one down. Bartlett can't quite get it away. She does in the end. Hard at the footy here for O'Neill. Brampton goes at the footy and picks it up and sends the Clennons, might have 10 Sharon, down towards a goal square, but it's marked on the line by Clifford. Clifford goes out wide. Jazz Allnut's going to get there first. She's got a couple to beat here. Ducks inside and pops the ball up. Nice kick and finds a teammate in Boxall on her birthday.
Great vision there inside 50. I think this might be a little too far out for Boxall.
Boxall's kit just off her shins a little bit there. It's okay though. It's coming back. Picking the ball up nicely is Sammy Rose. She's one to watch all day. Stackhat's in there again, Mackenzie Ford. Then got tackled without the footy by Ollie Dove. Diving in on there was Ford again. Now out the back for the Port. Scrappy here again. Ollie Dove burrowing in as she likes to. And we'll see a ball up. So no score on the Banjos Rosny scoreboard just yet. Nearly three minutes gone in the first term. Hamble came out, nicely picked up by Gringlas. She went backwards, looking for a teammate here. Scrappy again, picked up by Gringlas, who's had 4 or 5 touches in about a minute. Punched away, trying hard down there was, I think it was Jones. Got it forward, working her off the ball there nicely was O'Neill. Quick kick forward. Now a chance for Kelly. Out the back, rolls around, pushed off the ball by her defender. That was great work. I think that's turned Clifford down there. Allnut with a quick handball up. Clearing kick, trying hard was Jones. Quick kick on goal. is a behind.
A lot of pressure from University here, but I think Cygnet doing well to just hold it in whenever they get the opportunity. Create that ball up or that stoppage or force it over for a behind.
So the kick will come out for the Port. We saw earlier today Hutchins running out Victors over the top of some Virgils. Sammy Kluger trying hard. Picked up the footy. That was clever. They got her handball off to a running Doyle. Kick came in. Philpott couldn't quite. The umpire's paid the mark here. And it'll be Charlotte O'Neill going back. So O'Neill from just inside the 50. That's a good penetrating kick to the top of the square. And a mark. You called it. Brampton just read the ball best, and she'll go back and have a shot on goal.
If I'm not mistaken, Brampton has kicked 8 against Cygnet this year already, so...
Snuck it in too. So Remy Brampton gets the first goal of the game and puts the Rainbows up by 7. 1-1-7 yet to score. Here's a replay, thanks to LJ Hooker of the mark. She just read it really well, didn't she, Em? Here's a kick.
I reckon we've seen that celebration a few times this season already.
40, how many?
48 times.
48 times now. So they're off to a hot start, the Rainbows. Nice ruck work again there by Nyhouse. Her kick comes out towards the other Nyhouse. Umpire's pulled a free kick too high. So Chiara will take her kick. Handball's off to Doyle. Just ran into teammate, opposition player there rather. Holly Dove does what she does. Bouncing back here now. Bartlett trying hard. Nyhouse. Umpire just saw a high one there again, so it'll be a free kick to the Port. Going the way of Port. That's an interesting kick towards Amy Sharp. Picked up away by Philpott and cleared the area. It's got to be holding the footy. Nice tackle. It'll be a free kick going the way of Johnson. Fisted away nicely by the defenders. Allnut picked up, rushed kick, smothered. Out the back here for Kluger. Got her handball away. Trying to get it away was Clifford. It was just an ineffective kick. There's the stack header forward again. She got her kick away. Nice shepherd here, but it's going to beat all comers and go out of bounds.
Pressure from Uni around the ball here. It's hard for Cygnet to sort of settle that composure and hit up a target. So they'll be looking to rectify that for the rest of this quarter.
7 minutes gone in the first term on the Banjos-Rosny scoreboard. University doing all the attacking. It's not yet been inside forward 50 for the Port. Quick kick forward again. That's a good mark. So the Port to repel. Rainbows with numbers all around the footy. Bartlett got her kick forward, hard at the footy. That was good work from the Port. It was kicked away by Reid in game number 50. Here's a chance now for Stacey Fox. She got smashed in a tackle. She'll go back and try at the bottom of the pack. I think that's Rafai. To be honest, I asked her before the game how you say it, and I've already forgotten. Rafai. Let's go with Rafai. Nicely done there by Sharp. Rafai's in there again. Big tackle laid by Amy Sharp. Here's an LJ Hooker look at the tackle on Fox. Brilliant work by Lack. Stacey Fox is that danger player up forward there, Em.
You just need to get it into her hands, don't you? Give her the opportunity to hit the scoreboard.
And if you're the opposition, you want to keep it away from it too. Which is exactly the opposite of what you just said.
It's a pretty simple game when you think about it.
It is. Good, clever handball out there by the Port. It's chopped off by Rose. Bouncing ball for Allnut. Will it sit for her? No, it doesn't. She goes back and gets it again. Gringlas, though, going hard at the footy. Strong over the football there by Kluger. But the University Rainbows get it forward again. Oh, attack on the footy from O'Neill was great. Now a quick kick by Allnut. Brantman's down there, but it's going to be Taylor Dillon who's going to get there first. She's got plenty of time, doesn't need to panic. Can pick it up and turn around. Kicks it to a dangerous spot, but it's going to work out okay here. O'Neill didn't quite get there, but the Port clear it, and it's coming straight back through Bartlett. Big fly. Clear and kick again from the Port. Slipped over there was Kluger. Pressure's huge here from University. They're relentless. Topped off the ground by Rafay. Nice tackle again. They're attacking in packs here, the Rainbows.
They are. It's just been hard to sort of break away and, I guess, use that space for Cygnet to push the ball forward.
Clever tap. Dove decided to shepherd, then back the truck up. It's Rose. And a ball up. So you're off to the grand final. That's pretty loose. That's great.
Seriously, my heart is still pounding. I can't do it.
Brilliant. Ollie Dove. So your heart was pounding because you had to come into the commentary box today, and then it went to next level because the Doggies got a win last night and you're off to the grand final.
Well, I was late because I was still in the queue of 1,000 people trying to get tickets.
Ellie Doyle, she's a star. She sends it long. Rolling ball over the back. Who's going to get there first? It's Rafay. She cleverly tapped it backwards, then just dove on the footy. The Port players arrive late. Quickly, Rafay goes again. Stacey Fox with authority. Got it out towards Kluger. Kluger over the top. Now a chance if they can get it away to the other Kluger. Goes back. Nice tackle laid by Stacey Fox. That's got to be holding the footy. Umpire says no. Clever stuff here from the Rainbows. Ford, brilliant. Got her kick forward. Bouncing ball now. Rafay. Stacey Fox with a late tackle, did well. Bouncing ball here now for Amy Sharp. Gets her kick into a dangerous spot. Running out the back is Maddie Eves. Does it sit for her? No, it bounces away from her towards her opposition number one in Allnut. The 2-1s go at it. It's picked up here nicely. Done well, did Sharp. Sharp over the top, touched on the line.
Great work by Maddie Eves in there. 1%ers keeping the ball in front. Just unlucky to not hit the scoreboard there with a major.
So the Rainbows will bring it out. Out towards Sammy Rose. It's picked up nicely by Brereton. Brereton's kick, which way does this bounce? It's sitting in the pockets here. Eves again, trying hard. Stacey Fox, this is going to be a free kick to Maddie Eves. So this is all about capitalising on opportunity.
This is where you're Maddie Eves and you're pretending to look inside, but really left goalpost. You want to slot it through.
And she comes with a drop punt too, if you don't mind, just to the near side. Through for another behind. They've looked good since they've had it in their forward half, the Port.
I just think she had a little more time then to settle herself, really line up that target.
Kick came out nicely from Philpott. That's a beautiful kick. Goes right outside forward 50. Running there, Gringlas does well. You see that one go across the line for a boundary throwing. It's hard, isn't it, when you're in a grand final, you're sitting in the pocket. You want the glory, don't you? You go back and you want to drill the goal, but you do have that time. Time sort of speeds up when you're out there on a grand final day.
That is true, although I guess as a forward, your job is to kick goals or help set them up when it's on the run, but if you've got an opportunity in a set shot to go back and kick it, I'm going to kick it.
Yeah, every day. Out it came, Sammy Rose got it forward. Scooping hand pass. Towards Johnson. She got it, kicked it straight into the breadbasket there of Nyhouse. And we'll see another ball in. Do you ever do any umpiring? in your time?
Oh, as a player, I let him know, yeah.
Oh, right. You did a bit of player umpiring, okay.
Still do on the cricket field as well.
I'm sure you do. Down it comes Sammy Rose trying to get her hands on the footy. Pressure's just been immense around the clinches as it comes out now for Gringos. Off to Rafay. Bouncing ball here, trying to hold on to the footy there was Dylan. Clearing kick from Doyle. Now there's a chance as the ball gets into some space. Well protected there on the ball. That was Clifford. And the umpire will ball it up. Great contest down there from Matty Mulder there. Ruck down. Oh, read well by Rose. Driven forward. Trying hard down there. The Port defender does well to spin around on a dime. Reid in her 50th game. Imagine playing your 50th in a grand final. Dove gets tackled by Kluger. Brilliant stuff. Numbers here with the Port. Out it comes for Nyhouse. She just scoops it up and then gets DDT'd by Ollie Dove. Ollie Dove straight up knew she'd done the wrong thing. We like Ollie Dove.
We do. Make her earn it. I don't mind it.
Nyhouse. Kicks inside forward 50. Strong grab. That's a good kick and a strong mark down there to Sharp, who goes down towards Fox. Fox bouncing ball for her. Keeps it in. A boundary throwing in the pocket. Probably a better result than a behind, to be honest.
Yeah, but what I'd like to see from Cygnet here is that wall across the 50. There's just numbers sort of floating everywhere. If, you know, your wingers and your halfback, if they push up, we used to call it a 7-point play where it was a full ground press. Just really lock it in there and make the most of the opportunity.
Ollie Dove. I'll start calling her Wombat because she is in and under. And that's actually Mimi Rafay under there. Still might start calling Ollie Dove the Wombat because she just burrows in. The Port would love to get a goal here. Here's a chance for Ford. There's the Wombat. Going through was Allnut. Nice pick up, clean kick out towards Dykstra. Now a rolling ball out here. Johnson did well, strong over the footy, kept running. Out the back, here's a chance for Rose as she's dumped after she kicked. Inside forward 50 down towards Brampton. And it's gone coast to coast pretty quickly. We'll see a boundary thrown inside the Rainbows forward 50.
I'm loving the work of Sam Rose today. She's had plenty of it, working hard, really pushing that ball forward. Looks really dangerous.
She'll be up there for the BNF, I reckon, for the Rainbows. Sammy Rose. We saw a chopper going over the top. Trying to get it away was Abby Doyle. Got the two Doyle girls out there, Abby and Ellie. When they get a hold of it, they really give it a roost. Rose tackled hard. Nicely done. Here's Ellie Doyle, who's had about 3 or 4 kicks, but of those 3 or 4, 2 of them have gone into the breadbasket of an opposition player. Oh, trouble here. Handballed over the top. That was clever. Brereton now with some space. Can run if she wants. Decides to just give it a roost and pop it into some space. Rainbows get there first. It was Mulder who's going to get a free kick. It was brilliant work from Mulder. Kicks long. They all fly. Clearing kick here for Brereton. It actually might have been Oates. Apologies to Oates. This one's going out. Here she goes again just to rub my nose in it. Oates gets tackled hard. Johnson out on the full. Umpire says no, it was out of bounds before she kicked it. Ball in. It is the LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property SFLW Div 2 Grand Final. That's a mouthful.
That is a mouthful.
University and Cygnet. It's University 117 to Cygnet. Zip 2-2. And that is quarter time here at North Hobart Oval. As I said, University 117 leads Cygnet. Zip 2-2. Goal kickers for University. Remy Brampton with the only goal of the game. How did you see that, Em, that first quarter?
Tight contest early. I think Cygnet have done really well. Only 5 points the difference. They had a couple opportunities that they unfortunately missed out on, but with all the pressure and the attack from University, I think they've done well.
Does it get you fired up when you see this sort of stuff that you'd like to play footy again?
Oh, absolutely. Seriously, the atmosphere walking into the ground is unbelievable. Finals are huge. Grand finals, obviously, the biggest day of them all. I do miss playing, but it's also nice to be a spectator at times.
Your better players of the game so far?
Sam Rose for mine. I think Beck Boxall's been really good in the ruck, giving them first opportunity of the footy.
And for the Port?
Oh, I think Amy Sharp's been dangerous up forward. Liana Reid off the half-back line has been good also.
Yep, completely agree. I think Ellie Doyle off the half-back. We'll just have a quick look at this goal kicker. It was Remy Brampton with a nice mark here. She just sensationally just read it best, didn't she?
Just knew where the drop of the ball was going to be.
And then went back and sent it home. To get on the Banjos Rosny scoreboard. There she is with the celebration. We will take a quick break here. My name is Tubes Taylor. I'm joined by Emily Smith for the LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property SFLW Div 2 Grand Final between University and Cygnet. Second quarter coming up next here on the SFL YouTube. We'll be right back. Well, welcome back. Second term about to get underway shortly as the crowds stream in for this gala day of the SFLW. We're going to take a look at the goal kicker again. Here's the mark. It was a beauty, beautifully read by Remy Brampton, which, by the way, is a famous name in my opinion. And there's the goal kick too. It's one thing to get a kick from there in a grand final, M. Smith, but to kick it, that's a different thing too, isn't it? Absolutely,
but experience, obviously coming into this game having kicked a few goals, a number against Cygnet. Process, very simple, slotted it straight through.
Banjo's Rosny scoreboard. About to get started. Started a bit early. Classic tubes. And now we're away. Second term underway here at North Hobart Oval in the Div 2 SFLW Grand Final. Rose again out of the middle. Punches the ball forward. She's been excellent. Out towards Reed in the opposition colours. Allnut tackles high. Umpire saw it. It'll be a free kick. Must, of course, thank LJ Hookup, Pinnacle Property, for getting us down here today to film the game live as the ball bounces back. Quick kick forward. They need to get a goal here, I think, the Port, just to settle themselves, get a bit of confidence. Umpire saw it, so it'll be a free kick going to Ciara Nyhouse. Nice long kick in towards Stacey Fox, who just dealt with her opponent and took the mark all by herself.
Great body work there by Stacey Fox. Knew where she was, bump early, uncontested mark in the end.
Here it is on the replay. Bang, all by herself. In she comes, the star from the Port. Got quite close to the player on the mark and just missed. Hit the post. Oof, that hurts. So they bring the ball back out, the Rainbows. Target could be Gringlas. Sits up nicely for Jones, who handballed off to a running player in Oates. Send it inside towards Stacey Fox. Chance at the back for Eves. Smart. Eves off the ground. Touched across the line. Oof. They're pushing M.
They are.
Shout out to Elvis and Priscilla, your lovely dogs.
Priscilla's unwell at the moment, so keep her in your thoughts.
Hope she's okay. Probably overindulged last night with the doggies win, no doubt. Jazz Allnut's going to get on the end of this. Quick kick out of bounds on the full. It'll be a free kick going to the Port. So this is the game we expected to be nice and close for grand final day. We're expecting the same in Div 1 to be nice and tight. It was a blowout earlier in Div 3 with Hutchins running out victors by 81 points. As the kick comes in towards Fox, Rafay chips in. She's fearless.
Good intercept mark there.
Stacey Fox coming out at you. I'm getting out of the way.
You would.
It's funny already. This is the first game you've commentated with me, and you already know that I'm soft. That's.
I was going to say, I haven't seen you play.
No, I was very much a very good football trainer.
What position?
Fullback, but I just didn't have the cutthroat. It was no good. Anyway, very good at training. Quick kick around the corner was smothered from O'Neill. Doyle gets it forward, inside forward 50. Rafay at the back just overtrod the mark. Now a chance for the Port. Ford got it up. Now a quick kick around the corner from Sharp. Who's down there? Eves. Plays on quickly and drills it. Brilliant stuff from Maddie Eves. Didn't want to take it back and kick the goal like last time when she got one in the pocket. Decided to play on quickly and kick the goal.
Well, I thought she was pretty quick last time when she had a set shot, but that was even quicker. Different result this time around. Great stuff by Maddie Eves there.
She was foxing too, wasn't she? She just casual as you like, and then went bang. So Maddie Eves has got one, and guess what? The Port are in front. I've got to update the scoreboard. It's 1-4-10. Cygnet, Lead University 1-1-7. It's almost like an automatic teller machine. I reach out for the red frogs and put one into my mouth. Just get them away from me, goodness. Out it comes Ellie Doyle off the ground. Rafay goes hard. Quick kick up there by Sharp. Doyle got her handball out only as far as Allnut. Allnut around the corner. Down towards Brampton. Good shepherd off the footy. They kick it forward, the Rainbows. Here they go through Rose. Rose gets a handball into space. Kicked off the ground nicely. Got numbers here everywhere. Crop gets pushed off the ball. Nice defensive work. I think that's Oates. Brilliant. Again, the endeavour is enormous from both sides, and it's a throw. And the umpire will give it to Oates to take. Oates with a nice long roost that beats all comers. Now a bouncing ball at the back. Who's going hard and fast here? Oh, nice pick up by Boxall. Actually, it was Philpott. Dove. Scooped away here. Allnut, who's played pretty well in a pair of school shoes, sends it on its way down towards the forwards. Nice work. Punched away by the defence there of the Rainbows. Scooping it out there was Eichen. And the Port will clear it momentarily. Oh, fair dinkum straight across the face for Ollie Dove. She's up and she's okay. You heard that through the sound effects, Mike M. That hurts, doesn't it? We might get a replay of that if we get a chance on the LJ Hooker Pinnacle property replay. Ollie Dove will love that. Ollie Dove
just
will love the replay.
Though, straight back up.
Crazy. Out it comes now. Ellie Doyle, who's got a beautiful kick on her, sends it down towards Ford. Ford with pace and a stack hat. Look at her go. Here goes the little champ from down the Port. Kicks it up to Eves, and Eves on the second grab takes the mark.
Great vision there. Could have went for home. The glory shot. Lowered her eyes. Set up Maddie Eves.
Here we go, Maddie Eves. The Clements might attend Sharon. Gets called to play on. Pops it up to the square. Just scrappy stuff here. Diving on the footy down there, Sharp. And the umpire will ball it up. Let's take a look at this on the LJ Hooker replay. Bang! Ollie Dove. I know Ollie Dove loosely through my footy stuff, and she will love that. She will love that. She'll be replaying that on her Instagram, no doubt. Ollie Dove burrowing in. She a wombat or a numbat? Who knows? She might be a little bit numbat today after the kick in the face. There she is again, right on cue. Got her kick away. Nice pick up there by Jones. Scooped it up to Doyle. Sammy Rose with a tackle. Got a handball off. Clever stuff out to Chop. Chop with pace. Sends it up towards the forwards, but chopping off Chop. Was trying hard was O'Neill. Now the kick inside forward 50. Chance at the back for Brampton. Will it sit for it? Does. Late tackle. Doesn't matter. Another one for Brampton. And University hit the front.
Crowd over in the pocket, love that one. Bampton over the back.
Yeah. Look at that is, I don't know, you can see them just there in shot. The Remy Brampton fan club. They love being on the big screen. Look at her, celebrating hard too.
You couldn't ask for a better sit of the footy though, running into an open goal, could you?
No. Well, it just set up nicely for her too, didn't it? We can see on the replay the celebrations. So University hit the front. It's been all Port this term though. And a nice quick response from the girls from University. Looks like Hayley Kluger's been given a job on Sammy Rose here, not giving her an inch. And there she is, right on cue. Oh, Ollie Dove with a big tackle. Player down behind play. It's okay though. Gringlas got her kick away. Ellie Doyle run over the footy. Dove got her kick forward. Bouncing ball here now. Kelly hard at the footy. Allnut, who's been good out there on that wing, just finds space. O'Neill got pushed off the footy but managed to clutch onto the Clennons might attend Sharon. Georgia Jones is down there. And here's a chance now for Brereton. Brereton kicks it up. Now the two pocket rockets go at it. Rafay does well. Diving on the ball down there. was sharp, and we'll see a ball up. Pressure building the longer we go into this game, M. Smith.
Sam Rose again.
Starting to enjoy her game. That's a good kick to Eichen. Brampton. Well.
Just smart work there by Remy Bampton. Heading back to the goal square. Hung a U-turn, out in front, great hitter.
In comes Brampton. It's a beautiful kick. It's not going to have the journey. It's strong mark. I think that's Bartlett, it is. There's the Remy Brampton fan club in the background. How about this for a mark, M. Smith? She comes in and makes no mistake.
Smart by Bampton. Top of the goal square. Bartlett way too strong for that.
Here's the kick again. Interesting work on the goal line, on the mark.
More like
almost
a penalty.
A Mexican wave. So, University hit the front even further. It is 3-1-19 University. Cygnet 1-4-10 on the Banjo's scoreboard. 10 3/4 minutes gone in the second term. Bouncing ball out the back. Ford picked it up. Oh, great stuff from Ollie Dove. She's just been tough around the clinches, hasn't she? No one really getting clean possession here. Ford just scooped it out the back. All nut now to Rafay. Scooped it up. That's a throw. I don't know about that one. If you punch it away, it's not a throw, is it?
It's usually an open hand, isn't it? It's classed as a throw, but
anyway.
If I'm Cygnet, I'll take it.
Yeah, 100%. Kick comes in long. Eves with a little push in the back. Smart stuff. Got a bit of Eddie Betts about Maddie Eves.
Looks a smart player, just protecting that drop zone of the ball. If anything, would love to run onto it.
Where did you play your footy? What position?
As a junior, I was full forward, but quite short.
Of course you were.
And in our senior team, I was forward pocket, cutting off the leads.
Here's a chance now for Cygnet. Smart work from Stacey Fox out of the ruck. Off to Lucy Clifford, and Clifford makes no mistake from the goal line. They're back in touch, the Port. As we see Ford coming off with an injury. We'll see just here. Stacey Fox was so good there.
Fantastic. Good vision there. Bring your teammates into it.
We can see there, it looks like Mackenzie Ford coming off in the arms of the trainers. Not sure what happened to her there. But it is Cygnet 2-4-16 leading, trailing University by 3 points, 3-1-19. Ball back in the middle. If you're out there and you want to shout out, hit us up on the Twitter sphere at Tubes. Let us know who you want us to give a shout out to. Dove, good. Doyle, hard. Nice little handball up there by Fraser Eaton. This is smart by Crop. Clever again there by Dylan. Dylan got a kick away just. Kluger got her handball out towards the other Kluger. Great tackle, brilliant tackle. The Port have been tenacious out there, and that was Ella Brereton leading by example. Brereton kicks long. Nice mark by Clifford.
Great kick.
Clifford turns around. That's a good roost as well. Jones was a target. Couldn't quite get a hold of it there. Just that Rose at the bottom of the pack again? I think it is. Out it comes for Allnut. Now the Port. Here's a chance for Kluger. Sending it down towards Fox with straight, plays on quickly. Smart work from Stacey Fox and bangs one home.
University caught snoozing there just a little bit. Stacey Fox, very quick.
Strong mark there. And as you said, Em, intelligent to just be aware of what's around her and what's behind her. It's goal number 98 for her career. Just trying.
I'm not convinced.
You're looking at me. You saw my full-blown calculation face there. I was trying to calculate. She needs 3 more, so she's on 97. That's goal 98 in her career. Brilliant stuff from the star full forward. And goal number 48 for the season. Ollie Dove at the bottom of the pack. Burrows in. You see a ball up. At Tubes. It's all coming in thick and fast. If you want to shout out, Ben Van Cranen from the University Rainbows is watching live as Ollie Dove stands up at the bottom of the pack. Oh, flew high. It's good. Bartlett. Quick kick forward again. Here's Brampton. Hot on her hammer there was Reed. Bounced up nicely. Clever stuff there from the Port defender who gets it forward. Trying hard is O'Neill. Quick kick forward again. And, hopping on the end of this is Johnson. So she'll go back from right in front. Just the right place, right time there, M. Smith.
Yeah, great work by Gringlas on the outside of the boot to hit up Johnson there. Took a big hit earlier.
Johnson's kick. Well, we'll call it a pass. Why not? No. Looks like Fraser Easton rather. I'm Eaton. Fraser Easton gets her angle set up by the umpire. I'd love a goal here, the Bows, and straight through the middle from Fraser Easton. They go ahead again by 3 points. A real tug of war here, Emily Smith.
She loved that one, didn't she? Big smiles there from Fraser Easton.
Check it out on the LJ Hooker Pinnacle property replay. Bang! What a beautiful kick.
Just 2 kicks that have dropped short and Cygnet left behind, I guess. Always got to be on there.
Certainly do. You can't have uncontested grabs in a goal square, can you? So here we go, back in the middle. Nyhouse up against the ruck in Beck Boxall. Quick kick forward again. Surely that's a free kick. Umpire missed it though. Nice tackle laid there on Jones. And it'll be Johnson that gets her kick forward. The Port clearing the kick, well, only momentarily. Johnson should have gobbled that up, then went back and tackled hard. And we'll see another ball up. Well, that's half-time here at North Hobart Oval in the LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property SFL Div 2 Grand Final between University and Cygnet. University 4-1-25, lead Cygnet 3-4-22. Goal kickers for University, 1 to Maisie Fraser Easton, 1 to Leah Bartlett and 2 to Remy Brampton. For the Cygnet Port Footy Club, Maddie Eves with 1, Stacey Fox with 1 and Lucy Clifford with 1, all in that term, M. Smith. How did you see that first half?
Well, Port had the momentum earlier, didn't they? A lot of the footy, good passages of play, good link up through the middle part of the ground and hitting up their forward targets. But University did well in the last part of that quarter to just swing the momentum their way, make the most of a couple of opportunities. Sees a pretty close game.
Certainly does. Better players for the day. I think Sammy Kluger's doing a great job, as is Amy Sharp. Ellie Doyle's been pretty good through the middle. Mackenzie Ford was excellent before she went off with an injury. For University, Ollie Dove and Sammy Rose leading by example with their tenacious attack on the footy. And there she goes, Ollie Dove, who caught one in the snout a bit earlier. We'll check out some highlights here, Em, as we see here. This was the goal to Eves in that term. She played on quickly and drilled the first goal for the Port. Little celebrations too, we love that, slow-mo stuff. When you see yourself on the screen in slow-mo, how do you feel about that?
Oh, it depends what angle it is, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. Out the back, Brampton ran onto one with her Peanut Gallery fans over the back. And she loved it too, didn't she? She's got 2 for the day and has been one of the better players on the ground. And this was just clever work from Stacey Fox out of the ruck. Shrugged the tackle. Wise enough to get it over the top too for a goal for Lucy Clifford. It's been a real seesawing affair today. This was the goal for Stacey Fox, who was strong and then just played on. That's footy nous, isn't it?
Absolutely. That's 48 goals worth. 47.
And there we see the celebrations from Maisie Fraser Easton for her goal. Thanks to LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property. All right, it is half-time in this SFLW Div 2 Grand Final between University and Cygnet. University 4-1-25 lead by 3 points at half-time over Cygnet 3-4-22. Tubes Taylor and Emily Smith with you on the microphone. We're going to take a quick break, but we will be back with the second half in just a few moments. second half about to get underway in the SFLW Div 2 Grand Final between Uni and Cygnet. We actually caught up with Hames Paints beforehand to talk about why they sponsored the rep series of the SFL.
Down here with State Sales Manager from Hames Paints, Adam Coulson. I've been calling you Coulson for years. Mate, thanks for coming on board as a sponsor of the SFLW Rep Series this year.
It's been great to be a part of it, giving back to a bit of community sport. It's fantastic and what our business is about.
Mate, the Rep Series was terrific. We saw a couple of games on the northwest coast and then one down here. Our Southern girls did all right through the little round robin.
Yeah, they did. Put a team together reasonably quickly over a couple of weeks, but yeah, just to have the support of local businesses supporting the local girls and men's teams was fantastic and something we look forward to doing for the next couple of years.
Now, Hames Paints, tell us all about them.
Hames Paint, local Australian family business, been going about 87 years. All our product is made out of Ballarat and Victoria, and yeah, we're a growing business, a fast-growing business here in Tassie, and yeah, supporting a lot of local painters.
Well, there we go. That was Adam Coulson from Hames Paints as the third term's back underway. Quick kick forward, nicely done by Nyhouse. Big tackle by Eves. All nuts down there in the back pocket for the Rainbows. Bouncy ball. Gringlas is chasing her opponent towards the boundary. Calls us deliberate for Sammy Kluger. I don't think so, though. M. Smith, what'd you get up to at half-time? You go up and get some chips and gravy, or you're not allowed to talk about that?
No, absolutely. I should have, but...
They're elite here, by the way.
Red Frogs have had a dent put in them.
What do you think the message was at half-time for the Chargers here?
Well, no surprises, Ollie Dove's come out as hard as ever. And if I'm Cygnet, I'm getting the ball near Maddie Eves. It's just absolute pocket rocket up forward. Very dangerous.
Now, I've got a shout out here from Christine Hill. Hello, Christine. She says, howdy. We're watching from the Gold Coast. Shout out to my niece, Sammy Rose. Good on you, Christine. Sammy Rose is having a ripper game. He's doing a great job. So we're stretching all the way to the Gold Coast. Round the corner. That was a good kick by Jones. Fox trying hard. Just went at the footy. Got it up. Unselfish to Jones. Jones got a handball away. She's going to have to go back and try and attempt on the smother. Couldn't quite get there. Bouncing ball. Now a chance for Jones again. That's Georgia Jones, who kicked it up. Bouncing ball for Eves. Just missed it. She went back and got it, though. Got a handball away. Eves kept running. Allnut, her opposing number one, right on her hammer. Quickly done there by the Port. Diving in on the top was Bartlett, and the umpire will ball it up. So just outside forward 50, the goals inside forward 50 for the Port as I stumble over my words here. Clever touch here by Kluger. Just needs to pick it up and get it inside. It's actually Amy Sharp. Amy Sharp with the goal. Brilliant stuff. Calder Kluger, doesn't matter. 6 points on the board for Cygnet, and they're back in front. Someone's bought a bugle. Can you hear that? Bugle?
Yeah, absolutely.
How good was that? We'll check that out on the LJ hooker. Sharp. How did she get that on the boot?
Great work by Amy Sharp there. Those little 1%ers tapping the ball forward, picks the ball up. Stacey Fox thought she might be in there with a little hand pass for a goal, but Amy Sharp, good composure, slots a goal.
Wow, this is the game we wanted, M. Smith. You said to me before the game, Tubes, if I'm going to come and do this with you, I want a good game of footy. I said, deal.
And some Red Frogs.
We've put a dent in those, that's for sure. Quick kick around the corner from Jones, who copped one a little bit high a little earlier. Sharp's in there again, as is Jones. That's Abigail Jones. Allnut, umpire, ball up. On the Twitter sphere, hit us up at Tubes if you'd like a shout out. Hello, G-Train. How are you? Watching from South Australia. Thrasher is in Yeah, South Australia, the big fella. Watching. Hello to you, Vulture. As the ball comes out the back here for the Rainbows. Quick kick forward. Rolling ball eludes Brereton. She gets tackled, and we'll see a ball up. Here you go. This is from G-Train over in South Australia. It says, best trainer who could hit lace out 60-metre punts. Also unbelievably dressed. Tried hard and looked great game day. Great talker and team player. Well, that's interesting from you, Thrasher.
You always need someone like that on your team, don't you?
Just full of lip. That's all I was. Allnut. Can't quite. Eves, who's battled hard all day. She's been so good. Gets a chance now. Can't. As she's tackled by Philpott. Bouncing ball away from Rose. Quick kick around the corner was good from Georgia Jones. There's a player down behind plate. Scoopy kick. Now a chance for Fox. Couldn't quite. Nice tackle late on Gringlas. It's a bouncy ball. The player's still down behind plate. Kept it in. No, out of bounds. Not sure who that player is down behind plate. Just a bit sore in the head, I think.
Bampton a long way from home there, running hard at the ball. I think Liana Reid stepped out the way and let her go through.
Sammy Rose gets past one, can't get past the second. So there's the player down behind plate. She looks to be okay as she's walking off. Nice fisted by Clifford, then went again. Bouncing ball here. Here's a chance wheeling around on the right boot was Nyhouse. Bouncy ball for Eves. Eves is in trouble here. She's got Allnut to battle with. Clever touch there from the Rainbows as they get it out. Nyhouse guts it out again towards Sharp. Caught holding the footy, great tackle. So the free kick going to the Bows. High one. Clifford on the 1-2-3 grab. Can't quite. Out the back, a chance for Eichen. Couldn't get her kick. Ellie Doyle with authority. And Ollie Dove sees it out of bounds. It's just stepped up a notch.
It has. Close game.
Oh, there she is, Sammy Rose. Clever touch. Out the back, rolling ball. Dillon. It's tackled without it. Umpire missed it. Quick kick around the corner from Sharp. Sharp with a bouncing ball in front of Brereton. Brereton kept going. Had Sammy Rose hot on a hammer. Quick kick away by the Rainbows player. And Ellie Doyle takes the mark at centre wing. Now, she's got a beautiful kick. She's kicked a few into the player on the mark. She misses this one. A nice long one. Down towards the opposition player, though. Chopping it off. The Rainbows do well. Gringlas. Oh, gets met by Doyle. Wow. What a hit. She's back up, though, Gringlas. Oh, heard the bone-crunching hit from up here in the commentary box. Em? Oh, check it out on the LJ hooker. Bang! Oh. Never did that in my career. Quick kick around the corner from Oates. Allnut gets a hold of it, then gets tackled by Clifford holding the footy. Great tackle by Tanya Clifford. Gringlas is up and looks okay. As the kick comes out wide, it's good to see Ford back on the field as Sharp takes the mark, wheels around, up towards Eves, getting to the front of the pack. That was good from Mulder. Eves, though, ducks under the tackle, goes forward. She's been elusive up forward. Which way does this bounce? Nice mark to Lack. And then says, on your bike, buddy. Just a couple of steps back, please. Kick out. Eves plays on quickly, runs into an open goal. Has she got the journey? Not quite. Stays in, no. Rushed through for a behind. On the Banjos scoreboard, Cygnet 4-5-29, Lead University 4-1-25. 9 minutes gone in the third term. Lack to bring the ball back in. Touches it to the ground. Smart, given the dewy nature of the ground. Nice pick up by Georgia Jones. She's been good this term. So's Sharp. Wow. Good defensive work by Dove. Now a chance for them again as they go forward. The Port bouncing ball. Oh, Gringlas shows no mercy after being hit. She looks good. She's so tough. Kick out wide. And that one's out of bounds in front of Ashton Oates. So we'll see a boundary throwing.
The attack on the ball today has been tremendous from both sides, but Cygnet in this third quarter, tough early.
Kicked off the ground by Clifford. Trying to get rid of the footy. Here goes Ellie Doyle. Bang. Dropped the footy. Oh, that made me wince as Tanya Dillon went back with the flight with courage. And I'm about 4 miles away from the footy. Allnut scoops it up with the one hand. She's got Brampton long. She's all by herself. Has the 50 metres to all alone, then just dribbles it home. And it goes through. Brampton has 3. University hit the front. Brilliant stuff by Remy Brampton. So back in the middle, University 5-1-31 hit the front, Cygnet 4-5-29. 11-11 gone in the third quarter. 11-11, make a wish if you are a Port or a Rainbows fan, as Sammy Rose gets tackled high. Umpire caught it, which was good. Sammy Rose drives the ball long. Inside forward 50. Brampton scoops it up. Nice handball off to a running Crop. Crop goes bang towards goal. Which one is the bounce through? University with 2 in a minute.
Fantastic pick up there by Bampton. Quick hands off to Crop, slots it straight through the middle. What a goal.
Unselfish from Brampton too. And what a kick. From just inside 50 and slapping a knee in disgust was Taylor Dillon. Again, at Tubes on Twitter. Hello to Dr. Deborah O'Connell, who's a shout out to Jazz Allnuts family and friends in Canberra, Perth, Bunbury, Margaret River, Bemoogie, Sydney. We're all cheering for uni across the country. Wow, what a reach we've got. Do we need to sell anything? Quick kick from Doyle is a good one. Margin now just blown out a little bit. It's 8 points. I'll say a blowout, it's 8 points, but goals are few and far between. Gringlas has been excellent. Brampton, smart. Out towards Johnson. Tough over the footy. Nice tackle laid by Doyle of the Abbey variety. Abbey Doyle on hands and knees. Just wants to see the footy get out. Umpire says, I'll ball it up. Ah, yeah, it's Bampton. Apologies. Thanks, Phoebe Grant. You've been saying it right the whole time.
I can't believe you didn't try and correct me.
No, well, I just
went with it.
No, I just went with it.
At least one of us was getting it right.
Well, you're a professional. I'm an amateur. That's good stuff. Crop on the ground. Johnson. Dove burrowing in. Fox has been moved into the ruck, which is a good move, I think. The game's on the line. Quick kick by Bartlett. Down towards Bampton. Great defensive work down there by Clifford and co. We'll see a ball up. Ash notes. This is earlier. Ollie Dove copping one fair in the face. Ooh. That's the sort of stuff that just makes you wince in pain, even though it wasn't you. Here's a chance for Allnut, who's got family watching all across the globe. Bouncing out of bounds. Oh, out of the ruck. Goodness me, you can't let him do that. Beck Boxall, happy birthday with a goal. Now the margin out to 14.
Great reward there for Boxall. She's been fantastic in the ruck all day. Look at this, uncontested, out of the contest, straight through the middle. Too easy there.
Brilliant. What a goal. Birthday, goal. Now she just needs a premiership medallion.
Long game.
Yeah, there's plenty of time. I just feel like when you're on 29, right? You're on 29, 4-5-29. You're on 7-1-43. It just makes it seem that little bit further out of reach because it's a 4 in front of it and a 2, and you feel like you're 20 points down. But it's only 14.
I reckon you're at full back really overthinking that.
Yeah, I am, probably. Here we go. Forward again there for Crop, who's had a good game. And it goes out of bounds. I think Jason Kluger and his charges on the bench here for Cygnet just want a break. They want to have a spell.
Just one against the flow would be nice.
Well, it's been 2. I feel like it's been 2 against the flow for University. I feel like Cygnet have had the majority of play and they've just gone bang bang in quick succession, the Rainbows. Big tackle laid. Umpire will ball it up. About a minute and a half to go. There they are on the bench. Jason Kluger running a few changes there, I'm sure. Sharp tried to get it away. Dove got her kick only as far as Sharp. Didn't go 15, said the umpire, so play on was a call. Diving on the ball down there was Crop. And the umpire will ball it up. Ruck contest again. Just numbers around the footy here for the Uni Rainbows. Dove scooped it out backwards. Nice tackle laid. Arriving there was O'Neill. Now a chance for Doyle. Doyle got a handball out here wide. Caught one high. Umpire saw it, so it'll be a free kick against Lack. Brereton got her kick away. Sitting under it, Jazz Allnut. Ollie Dove pushed in the back. Umpire said no. What a scoopy pick up there by Jazz Allnut, who drives it inside forward 50. Good shepherd off the ball there as Clifford went back to get it. Gave a handball off to Doyle. Smart work here by the Rainbows as they get the ball forward. Bampton with a bit of clever stuff. Got her tapped down towards Kelly. Kelly right on the siren. 3/4 time. It is University 7-1-43 leading Cygnet 4-5-29. Goal kickers for University. It's 3 to Remy Bampton, 1 to Boxall, Bartlett, Crop and Fraser Easton. For Cygnet, it is all singles to Lucy Clifford, Amy Sharp, Stacey Fox and Maddie Eves. We've got some highlights in the bank. We'll take a look at them here at 3/4 time. This was the goal to Sharp, the only goal of the term for the Port. It was clever. And look at Stacey Fox. She's fired up. She's pumped. She loves it. This was the goal to Bampton, her third rather. Just dribbled it through. Jason Dunstall wouldn't be happy with that one, would he? Rolling the ball through. He hates the dribblers. She loves it though, Remy Bampton. Getting that right after being told about it on Twitter at Tubes, Tubes, Tubes. Eliza Kropp kicked a beauty. And that happened really fast. And then Beck Boxall kicked one as well in that term. A lot of behinds kicked for the Port though, so they're getting plenty of opportunity. How about this one, just out of the ruck? Caught napping a little bit there was Isabel Sharp. And as I said, Eliza Kropp, Beck Boxall, sorry, on her birthday. Right, if you're Coach Kluger, what are you saying to your Cygnet Chargers, M. Smith?
I think you want to know at the end of the game that you can look each other in the eye and know that you've given absolutely bloody everything out there. So one last-ditch effort, last quarter, give it all you got. Absolutely.
All right. Well, it is a 14-point lead in favour of the University Rainbows. They lead 7-1-43 to Cygnet 4-5-29. My name's Tubes Taylor, M. Smith with me on my left. We're going to take a quick break here, three-quarter time, the final term of this SFLW Grand Final between University and Cygnet. Coming up next, we'll be right back. Well, final term about to get underway, M. Smith. I'm going to give you the commentator's curse. Who wins from here?
I'd love to see Cygnet get a quick start. Keep it nice and tight. Good finish.
Really? You reckon Cygnet?
Yeah, I love an underdog. I'm a Bulldog supporter.
Yeah. All right, we're back underway here. Final term of the SFLW Grand Final in Div 2. Thanks to LJ Hooker, Pinnacle Property. Out the ball comes, out the back here for Jones, who's been busy. Got her kick away. Nice tackle by Allnut. Out it comes the back here. Sharp. Couldn't quite. Oh, a little bit of DDT action there, and rightfully so, gets a free kick. Long roost through the fingertips of all players. Now a chance as they go forward again. That was Georgia Jones. Eves with a quick handball. Now a chance for them as they go forward again through Jones, and Abby Jones just missed the mark. Through for another behind. Umpire's just waiting for this little fella to get out of the road. Excuse me, young Port fan. Get off the ground. So here we go, the Rainbows to bring the ball back in. Nice long roost. Jazz Allnut finding a bit of space. Then just kept her feet. Handballed off to Dove. Now a chance for Doyle. Ball around the corner. Quick kick, looking for Philpott. Philpott picks it up and dribbles it out to Allnut, who's been good, then gets met by Abby Doyle. Nice fist from behind from Sharp. Johnson gets tackled by Doyle. Umpire says that's holding the footy.
Great work there by Doyle.
See it again here on the LJ Hooker replay. Oh, surprise. You didn't know I was
Not only
there.
does she hit Allnut and make her own it, but follows it up with a tackle like that.
Yeah, love it. Bouncing ball at the back. Here's a chance for Eves. There's a free kick off the ball. It's going the way of the Rainbows, I think. It's Mimi Rafay. I think I've said that name 8 times different ways. Bartlett around the corner. They just need a goal here, just to make it interesting, I reckon, the Port. They'll get a bit of belief if they can get that first goal. Here they go. They're driving it forward. Who's at home? Eves. Look at her sneaking around here. She's dangerous. Nice tackle laid. Beautiful stuff by Sharp. And a push in the back. It's going to the Rainbows. Kick out wide. Oh, work to the front. That was good from Bartlett. She's been good in the ruck, I think, Em. Oh, courage. Let's not forget, Mackenzie Ford come off with injury before, and now she's back out there playing on with the stack hat on. Good kick. Down back there, though. Lord got it away. Quick kick forward again by the Port. Bouncing ball out of bounds for a boundary throw-in. Funnily enough, you've left all the green snakes. What's going on there?
Yeah.
Don't like the green ones?
No, and the yellow and the orange, not my favourites.
That's why you took all the red. You're going nuts on the red frogs up.
Exactly.
Fox out of the ruck. Can't quite get the ball away. Caught holding the footy. Great tackle. Desperate stuff from the Rainbows. Rafay. Out to Allnut. That's out on the full. No, umpire saw it. In the better position. Ball in. Here she goes again. Liked her game. Mackenzie Ford. Oh, Allnut with a great tackle. Umpire let the play go on. I like that. In burrows the numbat. In Ollie Dove. I've gone from Wombat to Numbat because I feel like her face would be a little numb from the Clennons minor 10 Sharon.
And surely you've copped one in the nose before.
Yeah, it hurts. She's got Clements Mitre 10 written across the front of her forehead, Ollie Dove.
She won't care if she's got a premiership medallion around her neck
true.
later on.
Her kick, untoward. Handball comes inboard. Chances they go forward. Is it a goal? It is. They love it. I think it's Hayley Kluger with the goal. And just a little bit of belief now for the Port. Let's take a look. Kluger in the right spot, right time. Brilliant stuff from the young gun. It's 9 points the margin. Plenty of time, M. Smith. What do you got? You had something for me and then you just shook your head.
I've just looked at the dynamic here up forward for Cygnet. Stacey Fox was in the ruck, but now back where she belongs, hopefully can hit the scoreboard.
There's Allnut. Doyle now spins around on a dime, goes back the other way. Ollie Dove was hot on a hammer, and that one's kicked out of bounds. It'll be a free kick going the way of University. In between the 50s, that's the rule. You know that one? If it looks like it's gone out of bounds without being touched, it's a free kick in the opposition colours. Got me on the yellow snakes now as it goes down towards Rose. We haven't called her name too much. Ellie Doyle now with strength. Handballed to Sammy Rose. And then Sammy was met with a big tackle. Handballed it to an opposition player just to tackle her. Is that a tactic you've used in the past?
No, I didn't tackle a lot.
Ruck contest, one down. It's all rainbows here, but the Port cavalry arrived. The handball came out nicely by Georgia Jones. Kicked away here. Tripped up by Brereton. Brereton's kick goes high, up and under, but it's marked by the rainbows. I think that's Lack down there. Got it away. Oh, hit the ball with pace. That was Sammy Rose. Did well. Doyle got her handball away. Off to the other Doyle. Then a little bit fend off work. Love that. Kick forward. It's all Port here. Allnut arrives. Nicely picked up here by Lord. Couldn't quite. The pressure came too late. Diving on the footy down there. We might see a ball up. No, umpire says play on. Ooh, Ollie Dove, watch her go. Come to the fork in the road, she says, for Clements Mitre 10. Quick kick. It's all Port here, though. Numbers back. Numbers back here with the Port. Oh, dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. I think that could be an injury. No, she seems to be getting up okay. I think it's Dylan who's coming off with just a sore head. No, she's okay. Great tackle. It's actually Reed in her 50th. What a chase down tackle.
Unbelievable. Is she lining up from here, do you think?
Yep. Didn't have the journey. Oh, it's landed in the arms of a teammate, O'Neill. This actually might be Fraser Eaton again. Yes, it is. Maisie Fraser Easton. So this is the second time this has happened to her. She's been in the right spot at the right time and sends it home. Extends the margin. Back out to 13 points.
Cygnet just unable to get a hand or even a fingertip on that. Somehow lands in the hands of Maisie Fraser Easton.
That's the second goal she's kicked like that. She kicked one like that in the second term. Just landed in her arms. Then she went back and went bang.
Took her time, straight through the big ones.
So back in the middle, all the work to do now for the Port. They need some quick fire goals. In comes Ollie Dove. Gets pushed in the back late, but the whistle had already gone, so we'll see a ball up.
That extra point makes it hard, doesn't it?
Ooh.
You need 3 goals.
What do they call it? The handy point?
The handy point.
Dove got her kick smothered. Diving on it was Brereton. At the back, that was a throw there from Boxer on her birthday. They need to get the ball moving quick. About 7.5 minutes to go. Fox underneath the footy, couldn't quite take the mark. Went back in to get it. As I pick up my water bottle and use it as a pair of binoculars, Stacey Fox has the footy. We'll see a ball up.
Maddie Eves one out here near the goal square.
Yeah, I like that.
Dangerous.
Good vision from you. Dove got it away. Now towards Doyle. Gets wrapped up in a big tackle. The crowd goes berserk and the umpire felt it. Crop gets a free kick. Someone yells out, kick it to Maisie. Punched away, nicely done. Slow there was Sammy Rose. Somehow the kick came out. Doyle's underneath it, takes the mark in the centre of North Hobart Oval. Looks up, not a lot of movement. Handball's off to Ellie Doyle, who sends it long down towards Eves. Gets met by Mimi Rafay. Now the pace. Good stuff from Eves. She dives on the footy. Rafay gets tackled. Handball came up. Got her hands free there, did Nyhouse. Now the handball comes back inboard. Tackled hard again. Umpire circling. Ball up.
University had one loose in defence there. Maddie Eves did well, almost a 2-on-1 situation.
Ball up again. At the back, the Bows with the numbers. Sling tackle. Umpire says yes, it'll be a free kick to Ford. They need to be quick here because there's no time on in the SFLW. As Nicole Bresnahan from Clarence arrives in the box. Ford comes in, she likes it off the boot. Touched on the line, it hits the post. Mackenzie Ford. 5-7, so they've had more scoring shots. They just can't get the ones through the big sticks. As it out the back it comes. Ford, they're not giving up, down towards... No, Fox just underran the footy. And there's Mimi Rafay, who takes the mark on the last line of defence. At 4 minutes to go in the SFLW Div 2 Grand Final. Fist came from behind. Here's a chance for the Port as they go forward. Punched away by a couple of Rainbows that got in each other's way. Jazz Allnut with a great tackle. Rolling ball out of bounds. No, it stays in somehow. And now finally it goes out of bounds. Out the back again, Ford touches the ball on hands and knees. Hayley Kluger. And it's just trapped here. Ball up again. It's the Rainbows' game to lose, I would think, with less than 4 minutes to go. It's been an enthralling contest, Emily Smith.
It has the momentum either way early, but University have just hung on here.
Quick kick out of the area. Bouncing ball. Trying to fist it away there. In trouble. The kick came inside forward 50. Kluger tried hard. Quick kick around the corner. The Rainbows, as they've done so much in this term, just getting it away. Here's a chance for Eves. Pushing her off the footy, though, the Rainbows' opponent. And we'll see a ball up. Kick forward again. Eves got it away. Allnut, who's been excellent, starting to put herself into contention for best on ground. Gringlas finds some space. Right, Bampton. I'll tell you what, arriving late was Kelly. Bampton just sends it long. It should be mopped up here. Oh, dropped. Last line of defence has got enough time to just clear the area. Here's a chance now for Doyle, who runs through 2 rainbows, and you don't get through a double rainbow. Especially when one of them's Sammy Rose. Nice kick out. There's the tackle again. You can see in our little replay box. Thanks, LJ Hooker. Can't believe I got nothing from you with my double rainbow call, M. Smith. In comes the kick from Kelly. And it'll be chopped off. Nice mark. Taken down there by the Port defender. I think that was Ashton Oates, who's been very good. Allnut with a nice tackle. And it's gone out of bounds. Well, it's been a huge effort as far as the team goes, M. Smith. Best ons, come on, start. If you're making the choice for best on, who's in the conversation?
I think Sammy Rose has been consistent throughout the whole game. Jazz Allnut has been tough around the contest. I've loved watching her game today.
Out comes Ford. Her kick goes long towards the attackers for the Port. They need one really quick. They need 3 really quick. They've got less than a couple of minutes to do it. Quick kick away by Clifford. Beg your pardon, that's Philpott that got it out of the area. It'll be a free kick going the way of the Port. Georgia Jones needs to be quick here. She's left it for Doyle. Smart, because Doyle can kick it about 50 metres. Not her best, but she pops it up. Gringlas over the top. Courageous stuff. Out the back for Ford, who's bounced back after being sore early. Out it comes now here for Bartlett. Her kick will be out of bounds again. Well, I think it's going to be a University Rainbows premiership. They've kicked accurately. They've kicked 8 goals, 149 to Cygnet, 5-7-37. In the last minute of play, that's a strong mark in defensive 50. M. Philpott, who's battled hugely in the ruck all day. They start the countdown. It's going to be a Rainbows premiership. There it is. University 8-1-49 defeats Cygnet 5-7-37 in the LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property SFLW Div 2 Grand Final. Goal kickers for University, 3 to Remy Bampton, 2 to Maisie Fraser-Easton, Eliza Kropp, Leah Bartlett and Beck Boxall all had 1. For Cygnet, it was Maddie Eve, Stacey Fox, Amy Sharp, Hayley Kluger and Lucy Clifford. And coach Jerry O'Day is going to be absolutely delighted for his charges, M. Smith.
Cygnet, 8 games on the trot. University probably one of the better teams all year. Great game. Cygnet in it for most of the game, but University held on strong at the end there.
Now I'm going to go down boundary side. I'm going to hand over to Nicole Bresnahan, and you two can talk about what it means for these girls to have won a premiership while I head down, and I'll have you in my ear, and so you can talk to me. You can talk to me about who the better players are, and I'll go down and find out who the best player on the ground was.
Well, wasn't that an absolute thriller?
Great game there by University. Did you expect that outcome?
I think Cygnet, obviously going straight through to the granny there. Uni, I mean, they've been building all year. I mean, credit to Coach Jerry O'Day there. He's done a lot with the group. As you look through the list, I mean, there's a couple of standouts, but otherwise that was a real, I think, team effort there from the Uni girls to pull that one off. Absolute credit to the group there.
It was. Remy Bampton up forward, the star. Couple of goals out the back, but just the experience and you know, composure under pressure was fantastic for Uni.
And Cygnet, obviously, you know, big players there in Ellie Doyle, and obviously you've got Stacey Fox up forward, or does she play right around the ground most of the time? But otherwise, two key players for that side. But otherwise, you know, Cygnet fought hard all day. And as we see on the ground now, they're celebrating quite hard, and so they should. The university team this year are the Div 2 SFLW premiers. Tubes Taylor down there on the ground trying to pick out someone to speak to. Who's he got there?
Yeah, I've got Ollie Dove here with me, boundary side guys. Ollie, what does that mean for you?
It means so much. I'm kind of holding back the tears, to be honest, because it's our 4th season, our first grand final. It's our coach Jerry. Last game ever, his last game of coaching, so it just means so much to the girls. Like, everyone on the pitch, off the pitch, with such a massive community, it's just like the best. Yeah,
I know it's Jerry's last game today, and you can see how much it means to him, but you girls all rushing over to him there at the moment. What a special moment for you all.
Oh my gosh, it's going to live in our hearts forever. Like, and the fact that it got to, I'm on the screen, but the fact that it got to be recorded, the fact that like we get to keep this and like share it for years to come, it's just incredible for us.
We said in the commentary box there, Ollie, that you cop one in the face, and the only thing that might make that feel a little better is a premiership medal around your neck. Congratulations, you've got your premiership medal.
Thank you so much. We're going to be wearing them with pride for like the next, I don't know, year. But yeah, thank you so much.
All right, there we go, Ollie Dove. Congratulations, premiership player here with the University Rainbows. Jerry O'Day's last game as coach of the University Rainbows after being the inaugural coach of the University Rainbows women's side. We're going to cross over to Caitlin Barry for the official presentations.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the presentations for the Division 2 of our SFLW Grand Final. Can you please put your hands together for our premiers this year, the University Rainbows. I will invite back to the presentation stage LA Ottaway to make the presentations for the best on ground for the Division 2. Just double checking the notes, it is tightly contested, of course. Lucy, who is the best on ground for the Division 2?
It was very tightly contested, but we would like to congratulate Sammy Rose.
Sammy Rose, the best on ground. She cannot believe it. Congratulations to Sam. Sam, what does this mean to you? Very shocked, obviously.
Yeah, no, this is incredible. I didn't really think this was going to happen. It could have gone to any one of these girls. The Port obviously put up an incredible fight, and it really could have gone to a huge number of girls, but I'm just pleased to bring it back over to this side.
Just such a tight contest today. What do these girls mean to you?
Oh, these girls mean absolutely everything to me. This team is just the most incredible bunch of people. We're led by the most incredible coaching team, and I'm so proud to be a Rainbow.
We're going to get Jerry over in a moment, but it's his last game. Do you have some words for him?
Jerry is an absolutely incredible man. He has taken a group of girls who basically didn't know what a football was into a premiership winning side, and it has absolutely come straight from his heart and soul. He's built such a culture at this club that everyone loves, and I know we've made him proud today, but we couldn't be prouder of him, and with such a terrible loss for the team, but we're going to carry through his legacy from here on out.
Congratulations, Sammy, to you and the girls. I'd like to welcome Minister for Sport, Jane Howlett, to make the presentations to the girls, to award them with their medals. Sammy, you can be straight up. Sammy Rose. You need a premiership medal as well. All right, let's go in alphabetical order. Jaslyn Allnut. She's not here. Remy Bampton with 3 goals today. Leah Bartlett. Beck Boxall. Happy birthday, Beck. What a gift, a premiership medal. Eliza Crop. Ollie Dove. Eleanor Dykstra. With 2 goals, Maisie Fraser-Easton. Bonnie Gringlass. Sarah Eichen. Isabella Johnston. Tarnith Kelly. Michaela Lack. Annie Lord. Madison Mulder. Charlotte O'Neill. Emily Philpott. Mariam Rethe. Charlotte Wiley. I think we have our emergencies here. Rebecca Moore, Faith Thompson and Georgia Threffel. They might not be on the ground, but let's call up the coach, Jerry O'Day. Well, Jerry, we saw you were quite emotional after the match. What does this mean to you? That premiership medal shaking in your hands, what does it mean?
Oh, my hands generally shake. Yeah, look, it's just a wonderful reward for a great, strong season. Could I just say to the Port side how much we respect you? Absolutely an outstanding year. To Jason and all of the Port players, commiserations. We've done some tough times in the last few years, but we respect you as an opposition and thank you for an amazing game today and all the best. So thank you. Can also thank the umpires. Better do that. I used to work for them. So thanks to the umpires who did an outstanding job. Very, very happy, but just so proud of this side. A lot of new players, and they've come from all different walks of life, and they've just given it everything, and I couldn't be prouder.
Jerry, tell us a little bit about this group of girls. You've brought them, from a long way back. The kindest words you've got, go with.
No, it's just work ethic, that's all. A wonderful culture of the football club led by Matthew Martin, and we've always tried to just get the best, most inclusive environment. We have a wonderful squad. We played 41 players this year, absolutely remarkable women, and they've all deserved this success. But yeah, we just work hard, that's all we do, there's no secret.
Well, Jerry, thank you for everything you've done for women's football in particular. We will invite the captain, Sammy Rose, back up just to have a photo with Minister Jane Hallett and, of course, the coach. Congratulations to the Cygnet Port, and congratulations to the University Rainbows. Girls, get in.
Absolute scenes here at North Hobart Oval for the LJ Hooker Pinnacle property. SFLW Div 2 premiers, the University Rainbows, What a touching tribute there at the end, for Jerry O'Day in his last game as coach. Of course, his family's moved away already to Western Australia, and he'll be heading over there shortly. Amazing stuff for him as the inaugural coach of the University Rainbows. And there's the two Shivers boys, one of the Shivers boys, and Zach Martin, the president's son down there, the runners and the water boys. Jerry O'Day coming in. Ollie Dove with a hand on the cup. I'm sure she won't let go of that anytime soon.
I think she said it best when she said that you'll never forget something like this, and I have no doubt that she'll watch the replay 10 times.
Well, we've got a great highlight of her copping the Sharon straight across the snoz earlier in the game. It was a brilliant game by her. She would have been up there in the best players for me as well. I think it would have come down to Jazz Allnut or Sammy Rose for best on in my mind. I'm not sure who's picking the best on players, but certainly it was down to Sammy Rose and Jazz Allnut, I reckon.
Absolutely, they were the standouts, but honestly, across the ground, the attack on the footy as soon as the ball went up was fantastic all day, and deserving winners, University.
Absolutely. Commiserations to Cygnet. I thought Maddie Eves battled hard all day. Tanya Clifford as well, Taylor Dillon down back, and Ash Notes were under pressure down back. Ellie Doyle and Sammy Kluger. Amy Sharp was excellent for the Port, but they were outclassed today. It is a University Rainbows Premiership. 8-1-49 defeat Cygnet 5-7-37. We must, of course, thank LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property for getting us out. We must, of course, there they go to the crowd as well. Brilliant stuff down there with the fans. Not a lot of social distancing happening there. I'm sure public health aren't too happy with that, but let me tell you, they'll be partying well on to the night down there at the Rainbows. That will probably do us here from the broadcast. My name is Tubes Taylor. Thanks so much for joining us. To you, M. Smith, thanks so much for being part of our broadcast. We must, of course, thank Andrew Harcourt, our producer down in his little van. And, of course, who else have we got down there? We've got Hayden Corns, who's our student from the University of Tasmania, who's been helping us out. And, of course, on camera, Adam Rybell. My name's Tubes Taylor. Thanks so much for tuning in. Repeating, it was a University win here in Div 2 of the SFLW Grand Final. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.